Introduction and setting. Knowing Thomas and Liam's backstory is essential for making sense of the impending showdown. The animosity between the two men dates back many years and is based on long-standing disagreements between them in their personal and professional lives. As the ambitious and sometimes troubled heir to the Spencer publishing dynasty, Liam Spencer has had a tumultuous relationship with the gifted designer Thomas Forrester, who is the son of Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes. Thomas has been manipulative, while Liam has been morally unwavering, fueling their rivalry and often setting them on a collision path. Preparation for the conflict. Thomas and Liam's hatred has been ramped up in recent stories. Liam's dogged search for justice has irritated Thomas, and Thomas's increasingly unstable conduct and dubious choices have alienated many members of the Forrester family. The fall of Thomas into obsession. Everyone is scratching their heads at Thomas's recent behavior. He has become more and more careless due to his obsessions, especially with his unrequited love for Hope Logan. He has further cornered himself due to his unpredictable and sometimes deadly conduct and his ability to manipulate events for his benefit. Liam's dogged search for the truth. However, Thomas and Liam are no longer on good terms due to Liam's dogged pursuit of the truth. Liam has been Thomas's favorite target due to his pursuit of justice, particularly in relation to Thomas's deceitful plots. There have been many confrontations and things have escalated because he is adamant about Thomas being held responsible. The conflict develops. A high-stakes setting enhances the suspense of the much-anticipated meeting between Liam and Thomas. To grasp the seriousness of their confrontation, the scene must be carefully considered. This showdown happens at a turning point, either because of an impending major event or because of the setting, which represents their competing priorities. Creating the background. The conflict takes place at a prestigious event, such as Spencer Publications Gala or a fashion presentation by Forrester Creations. The stakes are higher than usual because of the event's public status. Both men are well aware of the far-reaching effects of their decisions. Conflict. The conflict develops with passionate speech and dramatic exchanges as emotions rise to a boiling point. Thomas meets Liam while feeling both angry and vulnerable. He is trapped and desperate. His accusation that Liam was trying to ruin his life and profession shows how much he hates and is frustrated with Liam. In response, Liam refuses to back down and questions Thomas's morality and judgment. He is determined to make Thomas pay for what he did, and his posture shows it. Both men's personalities lay bare their emotions and grudges in the heated verbal battle that ensues. The results. Both the protagonists and their families will feel the effects of the confrontation's aftermath, both in the short and long term. Individual repercussions. Thomas saw the incident as a watershed moment. Both his career and personal life may take a hit if his unstable mental condition and deceptive techniques were to come to light. His already troubled connections with his relatives, especially Ridge and Hope, are only going to get worse. A re-evaluation of Thomas's position at Forrester Creations might be in the cards as a result of his behavior. Meanwhile, Liam is dealing with the fallout from his dogged quest for justice. His pursuit of truth may have driven him to act, but he risks career and personal consequences as a result. How he deals with the fallout from the incident can have an impact on his reputation within the Spencer family and his relationship with Hope. The interplay between members of a family. The Forrester and Spencer families' relationships will undoubtedly be affected by the clash. How the family handles the stress will depend on Ridge's and Brooke's responses to the aftermath. Fans will also be watching Bill Spencer's reaction and the bigger picture for the Spencer enterprise very carefully. Where Thomas and Liam will go from here. Many things may happen after Thomas and Liam's encounter, but none of them would determine their tale's futures. Will there be more conflict or reconciliation? Reconciliation between Thomas and Liam is one possible result. For this to happen, it's possible that the two protagonists will have to put aside their disagreements and work together. Additional plot points and character growth might be possible with this ending. The argument may also serve to further inflame Thomas and Liam's already tense relationship. The cycle of animosity and competition would be perpetuated as a result of more confrontations and dramatic plot developments. There would be far-reaching effects on their professional and personal life, affecting both their families and their jobs for years to come. Personal growth. Opportunities for substantial character growth present themselves during the conflict. It may serve as a turning point for Thomas, making him think about his behavior and maybe even offer apologies. Liam may find himself delving more into his reasons for seeking justice and the fallout from his dogged determination. The opinions and hypotheses of fans. A lot of people are talking about the altercation between Thomas and Liam on The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can't wait to guess what happens and how it will affect their favorite characters. Thomas and Liam's future is the subject of much speculation and theory on various social media sites and fan communities. Fan posts on possible future events. As a result of the clash, the Forrester and Spencer families may undergo some significant changes, according to some fans. Some think the ending may include surprising allies or treachery. The richness of the personalities and the mystery of their plots are mirrored in the variety of fan theories. What viewers anticipate. The clash is now at the center of stories, so people are eager to see how it plays out. The stakes are high and the showdown is dramatic, so this should be a powerful and unforgettable series. In summary, Thomas Forrester and Liam Spencer's encounter is a turning point in The Bold and the Beautiful. Because of the high stakes, personal drama and possible outcomes, it is one of the most anticipated events in the history of soap operas. Fans can anticipate more suspense and mystery as the aftermath of their confrontation plays out, and there may be major changes in store for these multifaceted characters. Hoping to find a solution to keep her family together, Hope reached out to Liam, asking if they might attempt to mend their marriage. She was taken aback when he turned her down. The news that her daughter shared with her also takes Brooke by surprise. She sighs and says, "I can't believe Liam wouldn't forgive you." When asked about Thomas, Hope shakes her head and says, "I don't think he's ever going to be able to get past what happened." Hope may be saying, "My marriage is over," but she doesn't have all the information. Even though Liam has no idea that Hope and Thomas had slept together, he is still furious that Hope kissed Thomas in Italy. But that's not all. He still has strong emotions for Steffi, which make him reluctant to reconcile with Hope. Thomas feels let down that his romantic rival did not return Hope after he released her to be with Liam. Thomas tells Liam, "You're a fool," at the Spencer offices. "You will come to deeply regret this." Is Liam going to let Thomas be with Hope without intervening, or will the two men quarrel over her? Thomas is now only interested in one woman, whilst Liam is still trying to figure out how he feels about Hope and Steffi. If he wants to love Hope the way he says he would, she must allow him to. Is she going to risk losing her family for the chance to be happy with Thomas?